What is up, YouTube, and welcome to Brute Strength Day 176. I figured that now that this is a long video anyways, and I decided to record basically all my training because there wasn't a lot of people in the gym, I might as well talk about a few topics. So, the first thing that I often see is I often get comments about do you even lift? You don't look like you lift. And I think a lot of people really underestimate how big you're gonna look as a natural when you have clothes on, things like that. If you're just natural, you can be really fucking strong without looking that insane. Like, for example, I have almost 45 centimeter arms. I can do good mornings with a fuck ton. My glutes are fucking huge. My back is big. Things like that. Yet I don't look huge when I have loose clothes on. And when people watch me in videos like this, they say that I don't even look like I lift. And I think some people will take that very discouraging because they have put a lot of effort into looking how they are. And a lot of people, these people that comment, they just see one video and are like, you shouldn't be giving lifting advice, etc., because you don't even look like you lift yourself. But if they actually cared to go through the person's video and watch some of the other clips they've posted, they would be able to see that without clothes on, something like that, or from other angles, other videos, when wearing tight clothes or things like tank tops, they would be able to see that this person actually is extremely huge and bigger than themselves. And then second thing, I also just think that people have got a false idea of what it means to be huge because so many people take steroids, and people can really differentiate between who takes steroids and who don't, and think you can improve much more impressive physiques with steroids than you actually can. And I am just gonna say directly, if someone have 50 centimeters arms and are jacked, there's a really good chance they're on steroids. There's a lot of people out there that believe people like that. They're not obviously on steroids, but are still unusually big. People think these are natural and are not questioning it at all. And these people are using their the fact that people believe they're natural to sell more programs. And that is a huge shame because there's a lot of people out there who have a lot of integrity, don't ever want to jump on that kind of gear because they feel like it's gonna ruin their reputation. And I certainly don't want to do that myself, even if I have times where I don't progress much at all. It's the idea that I have to work hard for it and find solutions and try to optimize wherever I can to make progress that makes the journey of training fun and exciting and makes you want to come back every day. If things were just easy and you could just go in and do whatever you wanted to get better, to get stronger, to get bigger, then it wouldn't be that fun. Right, so also a lot of people, they don't know how easy it is to get steroids. I saw this I don't know if it was in 2024, 2023 that I saw this video from the UK, from Vice, and they talk about how 500 people, young people, are on steroids in the UK, and that's 1 out of 100, and that's just what they estimate in terms of how many people they ask and stuff like that. And I guess people are also gonna be lying in between those. So yeah, it's crazy to think about people have a real false sense. I can easily see when someone is on steroids, and one of the easy ways to tell, I think, is from the fact that the person is big but doesn't have the strength to follow. Because when you take steroids and get big, you have more muscle, right? But you haven't necessarily developed the nervous system to also be strong and actually use the motor fibers in that muscle and activate the nervous system. And I know that you can also have power lifters, for example, that are really strong and not extremely big, or body, and otherwise with other thing with bodybuilders that are really, really big naturally and don't extremely strong. I know there's a Danish guy, bodybuilder, who is a pro and got top 4 at the Olympia natural, and he's really well built, but he can't bench press 140 despite having a good upper body, good chest. It's the same for me as well. Like, if you're just not able to really like activate those muscles, then you're just not gonna be able to lift a huge amount of weight. And it doesn't matter if you have a lot of muscle mass. But with bodybuilders that are on steroids, it's even more pronounced. Like, I've seen pro bodybuilders weighing 130, 140, and they struggle lifting 600 pounds in a deadlift, which is something I can even lift. They have 50 kg more muscle mass on their body than me. So if that doesn't tell you something, I don't think what does. Sorry, got a bit of a sore throat again. Was actually feeling good again, but then it just started feeling bad again. But it's getting better. But yeah, in terms of the training itself, good morning felt better than last time. 95 kg felt good, a little bit difficult. Then the front squat for the first week felt as easy as it should. And when it's I know it needs to be easy, my focus is really on not just moving fast, but maintaining quality form, having it perfect. And I think I really did that. There's only like a slight lean forward, and I'm not really too obsessed with that. What I'm more worried about is the fact that I actually managed to keep my elbows in the same position at all times on the way up on every single rep from the first to the fourth set in the front squat. So that I'm happy about, and I hope that I can end this block with 3 tempo long pause reps with 135 kg. That should be pretty doable. And that will also be like really close to what I've been able to do before, I would say, with like 3 reps I've done with 155. So excited to be back at, basically all time strongest, also in my front squat, which is really, really big. After that, I did 5 kg for 20 reps in a hammer curl. Let me just tell you, like, that felt extremely hard, but it's not like I'm dead after them. Like, it's a pump in a good way. It's not like after I've done the 8 good mornings where I just feel like tired in the body, even though I don't go to failure. Even with the like 85 kg, 80 kg sets, I'm still feeling tired after the reps, like systemically tired. But with the hammer curl, it's just a really good pump in the hamstrings and in lower back, just fucking awesome. Then I did leg extension, and I wanted to just like test how strong I've gotten, and I was really surprised with my performance. I got like 17 reps with 86 kg, which is like a phenomenal PR. So I think that has really benefited my front squat, and it's good to see that, just as I thought, I am actually getting a lot stronger. What is also getting a lot stronger is my rolling dumbbell extensions. In this training, I was only supposed to do sets of 9 with 25 kg But because I was training at this gym and not the other one at the sports high school, I had to go for 26 kg because they only have 24, 26, 28, 30 and so on, while the other have 22.5, 25, 27.5, 30. And I was able to complete it and actually did one extra set than I was supposed to, so extremely good. So that's basically like what 8 like kind of skull crushers with 52 kg. I mean 9. And if you take like the first set, I could likely have done what like 12 reps. So honestly so good and extremely happy with where this is heading. If I can get up and do like 10 reps with 30 kilo dumbbells, that would be absolutely amazing. 20 training I did strict curl, and I had some people commenting on my strict curl technique that they think my waist goes out from the wall and that I'm using wrong technique, like the elbows are moving too far out from the wall. And I haven't studied the technique enough to say what is right or wrong. I think it is right technique. I think the only thing you need is to have your ass and your ass and your head against the wall. So the highest point of contact and the lowest point of contact, just to avoid any extension of the hips to help, because if you start to bring your hips out from the wall, then you're kind of making it easier, just like you would do in a standing bicep curl, where you start to like lean forward and then move back again. So that's the only thing I'm trying to avoid, and if I'm doing that, I think it's actually good enough form to count in a competition. But if anyone knows, like, feel free to comment in the comments of this video. Anyways guys, that is all for Brute Strength Day 176.